Your low sex drive is causing anxiety in the relationship. That's the title, and it is. I'm sure that it is. So we're maybe just talking to you, or maybe your partner's listening as well, or somebody who has a higher sex drive is listening. But generally, the lower sex drive partner is the one that has the power / control as far as the sexual aspect of the relationship. They're in the driver's seat, basically. So if you're the lower sex drive partner, you're in the driver's seat as far as sex goes, because you're the one deciding when, right? You're the gatekeeper for this. So it's your fault. Just let that sit for a second. It's your fault. How does that feel? Gross and horrible and pressure and right? But to some degree, that's true. Think about what you can do to give consent more. All right. So, what do you actually enjoy doing? So, what sexual aspects do you like? Now, I always say the more things that you can include in sexy time, the better. The more acts, the more toys. For some people, it's the more people, right? Whatever it is for you. For most people, it's not that, but whatever it is for you, include that to have more options. But what do you enjoy doing? And generally, specifically, as far as specific places to touch, to not touch, to kiss, to whatever it is, what do you enjoy doing? And then, as I'm reading, do you want to have sex, but you don't have sex? So that could be another thing where you want to have it, but for whatever reason you don't. What is that about? Is it that you don't feel attractive? You're not attracted to your partner? That it's been so long since you've had sex that it's just awkward bringing it up? You feel super self-conscious. You want to, but for whatever reason you're not. What is that about? Maybe you want to have sex, right? Like maybe in the past you did and now you don't, and you're like, that was really great when I was 18 or in my 20s or whatever it was, and you really liked it. And maybe it's with your partner where there was a time where you really, and maybe it's the honeymoon time where you really enjoyed having sex with your partner, but for whatever reason you don't now. So maybe you have no desire to have sex and you don't even want to. Maybe that's where you are. Maybe you've never had an interest in sex. You've never enjoyed sex. You've never masturbated. You've never enjoyed sex with somebody else. You never had a desire, and you don't even want to. Do you think that any of those scenarios are harming your relationship? It probably is to some degree. It probably is. How much? Who knows? As I've said before, when the sex is good in a relationship, it's like maybe 10% of a relationship. When it's bad, it's like 90%. We're just throwing percentages out, obviously, but it's kind of true. The things that are a problem can sometimes magnify into bigger problems than maybe they really are. But think about that. What do you really want it to be? Because your lower sex drive is having a problem, is causing problems in your relationship, even more so than the sexy time or the sex aspect of your relationship. In other ways too, because you and your partner are taking these stressors, this problem, this issue into your jobs, into your personal lives, into your hobbies, into whatever. It's affecting all these other areas of your life. So talk about it. Have that talk. Shine some sunlight on it, right? Sunlight kills things, right? You want to kill this issue by shining light on it. Talk about it. Bring it out into the open. Because, things that are dark, things that are unknown in the dark, they cause anxiety. It gets us to try to mind read and create bigger problems, create monsters where there aren't any, right? Mountains out of molehills, as they say. So if you're the lower sex drive partner, it almost certainly is causing anxiety, even if you can't see it, even if your partner isn't talking about it, and it's probably causing anxiety for you. even if you're not acknowledging it. Even if, again, you're the one that you've never liked sex, you don't want sex, you don't want to have it, and maybe you're not having sex and you're like, that's fine with me, it's perfect. It's not. Let's just call it what it is. It's not. There's a problem. It's got to be dealt with in some way. So think about it, have that talk with your partner, watch more of these videos, and start addressing it. And you might be able to turn this thing that is a problem, whether it's large, small, hidden, or not, into a huge plus for your relationship. I'll see you in the next video.